In this episode, I'm going to share with you a step-by-step plan on how to market your roofing company so you can reach your next level of success. Whether you're brand new or whether you've been in the game for several years and you're one of your market leaders, you will get a lot of value out of this episode. Now, we work with hundreds of roofing companies, and what we hear every day is that, man, I've tried a bunch of marketing agencies. I feel like I'm just wasting money and spinning my wheels. I'm in the same spot year after year. And that can leave you feeling kind of paralyzed on like what to do, what not to do. And maybe sometimes you just do nothing because, hey, that's easier than wasting a bunch of money. And that's not a good feeling, that hopeless feeling, right? We all want a plan. And so today I want to give you that plan. Look, the reality is that marketing shouldn't be super frustrating and super complex. Yes, there is a lot out there to know, but that's why we put out this content here on our YouTube channel. The reality is that marketing can be an amazing lever to achieve the goals you have inside your roofing company. So I want to lay that out for you today. By the end of this episode, I want you to feel more in control of your business. I want you to feel more confident about your marketing so that you are not wasting money. So you're engaging in activities that are actually moving the needle on a consistent basis. All right. So before we hop in there, make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel. We are putting out educational videos like this every single week. I want to make sure that you don't miss anything so you can build the best business you can. I'm going to dive right into what we see as the biggest problem today is that most roofing companies still believe that they can pay their way out of their marketing problem. And by that, I mean that a roofing company owner, maybe that's you, maybe you're a leader, maybe you're a sales rep, someone else in the industry, like, all right, I know that marketing is important, but I'm doing all of these other things. I don't really understand marketing. I'm not a marketing guy or a marketing girl. I just want to pay this other company, this marketing agency, this guy, this freelancer. I want to buy leads. I want to solve my customer acquisition problem outside of my company. Now, that worked 5, 6, 7, 8, 10 years ago. We've been in business 12 years, so we've seen it all. That worked back in the day. You could just say, hey, I want to pay this company a few grand a month, market my company, send us customers. We'll knock them down. We'll close them. We'll build them. We'll collect the money. And we're going to build a great roofing company that way. 2025, that does not work anymore. Now, I'm not saying that you cannot and should not use outside marketing agencies, freelancers, service providers, vendors, and things like that to supplement your marketing. You should absolutely use those people and those companies to support what you're doing. But at the end of the day, you've got to be driving your marketing strategy as a roofing company. And that's what we're going to dig into in this episode. I don't want to see you overspending on marketing. I hear it literally every single day. I know people say that. We literally hear that every single day from prospects, from others in our industry. We do Facebook Lives. We do webinars all the time. We host events. We go to conferences. I hear it every day. Hey, I spent 100 grand last year. I spent 800 grand last year. I spent 40 grand last year. I'm spending 5 grand a month. I have no idea what I'm getting for that. I don't think I'm getting anything. Or one of our recent new clients came to our onboarding meeting and said, I spent 800 grand on marketing last year and we didn't generate any more leads than we did the previous year. So he cut it off and now he's working with us as a marketing training company. Hear it all the time. So if you're trying to pay your way out of your marketing, you're going to overpay, which means you're going to waste a lot of time and money and energy. However, the hidden cost there is the opportunity cost because you're not capturing that opportunity to grow your business and to have an impact and to hire more people and to make more money and create more success for everyone, to serve more homeowners, property owners in your area. So not only you're wasting time and money, you're missing out on that opportunity by just trying to pay your way out of your marketing. So before I get into the solution, what you need to do, I'm going to go through about 5 or 6 or 7, maybe 8 things that you need to do this year to win with marketing. Just want to give you a little bit of a context as to who I am and who Contractor Dynamics is for those of you who do not know. My name is Joseph Hughes. I'm the owner of Visionary of Contractor Dynamics. We started back in 2013, so we are actually 12 years old this month. Over that time period, we have trained hundreds of different roofing companies of all shapes and sizes on how to build and run their own marketing. So we don't do the marketing for you, for roofing companies. We train them on how to take control of that, how to take control of their customer acquisition, how to take control of their ability to generate consistent leads, appointments, and sales, and grow with more confidence. Currently, we are working with over 100 roofing companies of all shapes and sizes all over North America, from $1 million new companies to $100 million market leaders, and everywhere in between: residential, commercial, storm restoration, retail, you name it. We are working with them at this stage. We have clients in over 35 states, I believe. So what I'm about to share with you is real, like in the trenches every single day. This is not theory. This is not guesswork or anything like that. All right. So number one thing you need to do to win with marketing in 2025 is to become the general contractor of your own marketing. We call this being the GC of your own marketing for obvious reasons, right? So again, you can no longer just outsource your customer acquisition. You need to be in control of that. So ideally, someone inside your roofing company, that might be you as the owner. It might be you if you're a marketing coordinator, marketing manager in a roofing company. Maybe your spouse, maybe you're someone that works there, another leader, a GM, integrator, what have you. Someone other than the owner. I say other than the owner because nothing against owners. I'm a business owner as well. We're wearing lots of hats, running around all over the place, and marketing needs to be consistent, okay? Someone other than the owner needs to be the general contractor of the marketing. What does that mean? That means you need to be creating the strategy, creating that budget, creating the game plan, recruiting those subcontractors, those agencies and freelancers and, other people that might support your marketing, depending on what size company you are. And you're coordinating all of those subcontractors, right? So you understand how to hire them. You know what you're actually paying for when you hire a marketing agency. Unlike a prospect that we had a call with today, spending $5,000 on a giant national agency, having zero clue, not his fault, zero. He was just sold a bill of goods. He has no idea what he's paying for or what he's getting, right? So when you're the GC, you understand enough so that you can go out and hire people effectively and hold them accountable. Just like in construction. You're the general contractor. You want to go hire a plumbing sub. You want an HVAC sub, a roofing sub, whatever it might be. You need to understand how to talk to them, how to negotiate pricing, how to hold them accountable, how to meet with them, how to project manage them and everything like that. It's the same thing with your roofing company. You need to take control of that. Okay. Don't just hire a bunch of marketing subcontractors and have them run around doing all these random marketing activities. And there's no strategy, there's no game plan, there's no meetings, there's no communication, there's no holding one another accountable. It's just a mess. And that exists in most, not just roofing companies, but most companies today. So number one, be the general contractor of your own marketing. Hey guys, I want to jump in here real quick. If you're a roofing company doing over $3 million a year in revenue, but marketing still feels like a gamble, we need to talk. Most of the roofing companies that we talk to and work with are just sick of spending so much money on different marketers and agencies and not getting the results that they were promised. Some of them have lost trust in marketing and just want that trusted partner that they can count on. At Contractor Dynamics, we have helped hundreds of roofing companies build marketing systems that generate real, predictable growth without the chaos, confusion, or shady agency BS. Whether you want to run your own marketing in-house or have a trusted partner do it for you, we'll help you build the right plan and support you every step of the way. Click the link below in the description to book a free marketing clarity call with our team. We'll help you map out a real plan for getting the leads you need and finally feeling confident in your marketing. Number two thing you need to do to win with marketing in 2025 is to build your brand. Okay. We have in fact whole episodes on the Nailed It show on building a brand. What is a brand? How to do it? All that sort of thing. A brand is your reputation. A brand is what people think about you. It's how many people know about you, how many people know what you do, and people that associate with you in a positive way. It's obviously a positive brand. You can have a negative brand as well. So building your brand means getting your content out there in front of your market consistently, because consumers are savvy these days. We are no longer going onto Google and clicking the first ad that shows up and calling that roofing company and saying, hey, come out for an estimate, or I want to sign a contract today. 90% of the buying decision is made before someone reaches out to a company for the first time. 90%. All right. So if you don't believe that, just look at your own buying behavior. What are we doing? We're doing our own research. We're online. We're checking out reviews. We're checking out social media profiles, websites, Better Business Bureau. Maybe you're checking into local Facebook groups and things like that, asking people that we know. Okay. You need to have that brand that's out there consistently. People need to see your brand, your company 10, 15 plus times before they feel comfortable enough to reach out to you. No longer can you just put out some direct response ads on Google or Facebook or anywhere else and say, hey, get a free estimate, free inspection, get a quote today, and expect that to work really well. Again, that worked 5, 6, 7 years ago. That does not work today. You're going to overpay. You're going to get a whole bunch of leads that are low quality tire kickers because they have no idea who you are. Again, think about your own buying behavior last time that you made a purchasing decision that was significant, right? We're talking about a roof, or we're talking about a construction project. This is not like a book or a pair of blue light glasses or anything like that. It's significant. You need to build that trusted brand in your local market. Number 3, be omnipresent. This kind of follows on the brand thing. And a lot of times, you're watching this on YouTube, listening to this on your podcast platform of choice. So we are all in this digital world, social media, video content, AI this, automated that. Awesome. It's all great. However, do not forget about the offline, that block and tackle marketing that real great companies are built upon. It is still extremely relevant today, actually maybe even more relevant today, because we need to see more evidence that we can trust a company. So this is going to include wrapping your vehicles. It's going to include job site signs, marketing your job site. If you're using an Equipter or a catch-all system or something like that, make sure that's all branded up. It's going to include maybe door hangers in the neighborhoods where you're working, maybe some direct mail, community involvement, sponsoring the Little League team, getting involved in local charities and things like that, going to, coffees and meeting up with people for lunch and all of that type of relationship building. That is all part of that omnipresence. Okay. Think about the companies in your market. If I say, hey, you need to go out and hire a local plumbing company today, you got a problem at your house, your office, there's someone that comes to mind, some company that comes to mind right now. That's probably the company that you see over and over and over again. They are just remaining top of mind. So that offline presence, the online presence, it all goes together to create that omnipresence effect. Like, wow, I see those guys everywhere. And that's so important because you don't know when any one person in your market is going to be ready to talk with you, set an appointment, get a new roof, whatever it is, right? You don't know when any one person is going to be ready. So you got to stay out there and blanket your whole market 365. That is the object of omnipresence. Number 4, this is a big one. You guys might not want to hear this, but every day, literally every day, we are auditing roofing company web presences, websites, social media, that sort of thing, Google reviews. And by far, the number one recommendation that I have and our team has is we need to see more faces on video. Okay. The days of the drone flyover video, of the animated video without a person's face, that was great. Again, 5, 6 years ago. We're in 2025. We want to see faces on video. That could be the owner, that could be the leaders, that could be the sales reps, that could be the clients, the homeowners, the property owners, that could be other realtors, insurance agents, those referral partners, your community events, your team building events. We need to see faces. It's going to help us to build trust. It's an accelerant to building trust. Just like I'm doing this video right now, you're listening to the audio. I'm not just putting out a written post about this. We are getting on here in a multimedia format and building that know, like, and trust. So that is something that everyone is scared to do. It's outside everyone's comfort zone. However, just get in there, get the reps in, because I can guarantee that your competitors are either scared to do it. They don't know how to do it. They don't have the resources to do it. So just get on video. You don't need any fancy equipment. Everyone's got a nice marketing machine right there in your pocket, maybe even in your hand right now. Everyone's got, these things are really high quality video. You might want to get some good audio, like a lapel mic or something like that, but get on video. We need to see more faces on video, right? That is number 4. Number 5, prioritize communication and client experience. This is all part of marketing. You might not think about this as marketing. It's not necessarily lead gen, but it helps you to win more jobs, helps you to generate more referrals, and helps you to get better reviews and a whole bunch of other things. By just communicating, we know that the contracting is so far behind the times. Everyone's had that complaint like, hey, I called 5 roofers and only one of them called me back, so I went with them, right? Even in 2025, it can be pretty simple. Just get back to people, show up on time, do what you say you're going to do, follow up, follow through, create a great experience, and you're going to be that much more referable. So that is absolutely part of marketing as well. Number 6, if you're spending money on marketing, which you probably are, so you're watching this, shift some of your money away from Google ads, traditional Google ads, into Google Guaranteed and into social media ads and content creation. What we saw in 2024 was most of our clients, whether they're spending $1,000 a month or $50,000 a month on Google ads, reallocate a lot of that budget away from traditional Google ads. What happened with pretty much every platform in 2024 is they introduced a lot of AI into Google ads. So the search algorithms got a little bit they're just different these days, right? And people are trying to figure them out. On top of that, there's a ton of private equity money in the roofing industry. Private equity companies are coming in and just spending boatloads of cash on buying up those top spots in Google ads and basically driving up the price, right? So it's getting very expensive. You're going to get fewer leads. And again, we're not just going to that top of the Google search results, clicking that number, calling them and saying, hey, I need a roof, right? We're doing our research. So it's a combination of AI, it's a combination of private equity, driving up the prices. It's a combination of consumer buying behaviors, wanting to do more research than look at a single ad. So most of our clients have shifted their budget, at least a good portion of it, away from Google ads into Google Guaranteed or LSA, local service ads, and also into content creation and ads on Meta, which is Facebook and Instagram. All right. So shift your budget. Number 7, track and measure everything. It used to be that, it wasn't that hard to market a roofing company, right? There aren't that many roofing companies actually doing marketing. Social media was as noisy as it is today. We need to track everything. Marketing is changing extremely fast. Even a year ago here at Contractor Dynamics, we were not tracking as much as we are today. Every quarter, there's more things that we are tracking. So we want to have a handle on what's working and what's not. So every week in our scorecard, in a marketing meeting, we can double down on what's working and we can make adjustments to what's not. It is impossible. And I don't say that word very often, but it is impossible to scale your marketing if you don't know what's working and what's not. You're just going to be spending a whole bunch of money, wasting a bunch of money. There's that old saying that half of my advertising budget is going to waste. I'm just not sure what half, right? So that's why we have to be able to track this stuff. And the goal of marketing is not to, maybe counterintuitive, is not to spend as little as possible. The goal of marketing is to be able to use it as a lever to say, hey, my customer acquisition cost threshold is this. I want to spend more money to acquire more customers. As the owner of Contractor Dynamics, I can't wait to spend 5 times more on marketing than we are right now. But obviously, we're not going to do that if we're not sure what's working and what's not. That would be foolish and irresponsible. So track and measure everything. Number 8, understand marketing agencies. Okay. Sometimes I get accused of being like anti-agency from some of my agency friends out there in the roofing industry. Really not. A great marketing agency can transform your business and change your life. No exaggeration, right? But there's a lot of scammers out there. There's a lot of people that don't know what they're doing. Most marketing agencies, I used to run one, so I know most marketing agencies will just acquire so many clients and they don't have the back end systems to actually give them the attention they deserve. So do your research. We have other episodes on our podcast, on our YouTube channel, how to hire a marketing agency, questions to ask and things like that. But spend a little time up front, slow down, spend a little time up front, educate yourself, check out our YouTube channel, Contractor Dynamics. Again, we've got some great videos on this. Elizabeth goes into this in depth. Spend a little bit of time to your research. It's going to help you make a better decision, save money, and get better results. That's a pretty good value proposition if you ask me. All right. And number 9 is to implement a long-term nurture strategy. So going back to 2020, 21, 22, those years, roofing, exterior contractors, had it pretty easy. Let's just call it how it is, right? Kind of like order takers. You didn't really need to be that great to have a lot of success. Marketing was similar in a lot of ways as well. Nowadays, people aren't making decisions right there on the spot as quickly as we used to. So we need to be able to stay in front of them so that when they are ready, 3 months, 6 months, 12 months, 2 years down the road, then we're that top of mind company. So that long-term nurture might include email, might include social media ads, again, to stay in front of them 365, might include postcards, phone calls, whatever that might be. Have that long-term nurture sequence It is amazing just by staying in front of people, being top of mind, being in their inbox on a regular basis without spamming or anything, just kind of being there, how much business that can help you generate. You want to squeeze as much juice out of those leads as humanly possible. Don't just discard them because they're not ready to sign a deal today, right? So that was a lot. I just went through 9 things. Be the GC of your own marketing, build your brand, be omnipresent, show more faces on video, prioritize your marketing, your client communication and your client experience, shift your budget from Google Ads into Google LSA and social media content and ads on Facebook and Instagram. That is huge. The average American spends 3 hours and 38 minutes watching video every single day. That's crazy. I probably spend 30 minutes. So there's someone out there that's counterbalancing me that's spending 8 hours, right? Maybe that's you. Hope not. But I appreciate you watching this video or listening to this audio. Track and measure everything, understand marketing agencies, and then have that long-term nurture sequence. So that is by no means a comprehensive list. However, those are the top 9 things that I could think of today as I was outlining this episode for you. Again, this is based on conversations that our team is having every single day with prospects, with clients, at events. We're hosting webinars twice a month. And these things come up over and over and over again. So I want to make sure that we share these with you as you're planning out your marketing. You might be watching this or listening to this down the road. It's relevant at any time as well. So what do you think? You feel a little bit more confident about marketing right now? You feel a little bit more confident about your ability to grow your business, whether that means running your marketing yourself, hiring some of it out, or like most of our clients do, a hybrid model where they're running some of their own marketing in-house, they're hiring some of it out, and ultimately they have control over the whole system, the whole machine. So that's exactly what we do here at Contractor Dynamics as a marketing solutions company for the roofing industry specifically. 100% of our clients are roofing companies of all shapes and sizes all over North America, and we help them go from marketing chaos to marketing confidence. If you like some more confidence and clarity in your marketing, tap the link below to schedule a marketing clarity call with someone here on our team. On that call, we'll ask you a few questions about your business, your marketing, your goals, and will help you start to lay out a plan to get from where you are now to where you want to be. One of our core values here at Contractor Dynamics is that we are trusted advisors. So what does that mean? It means that everyone with whom we interact, whether it's on a sales call, here on YouTube, in person at an event, we want to leave them better than when we found them. That means that if you schedule a clarity call with someone here on our team, we're not going to just try to sell you something. We're going to give you the information, the knowledge that you need to put yourself in a better position, whether that means working with us or not. You can check out our Google reviews, our 5-star rating on Google to back up what I'm saying. We truly do love to help. So if you need some clarity on your marketing, tap the link below in the description, and we look forward to talking with you. Other than that, thank you for tuning in, and we'll see you next time.